Hi everybody, this is Mega Anime. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing alright. Fighting a cold. I don't know if I'm fighting a cold or something, but I'm cold and I have a horrible cough and my headache won't go away. Why are you doing art if you're sick? I don't know if I'm sick. It doesn't help that I don't get a good night's sleep lately. Let's see if I can plug in my phone. Come on. I'm trying to make this look right. Okay, that might be better. Ah. And I have hair all over it. an idea, and now my brain just went dead. I still have the idea. It's just how to put it on paper. Erase my you bought another one. The money for it.
Listen to the songs coming from the streets. Girls have gone to sleep. It's karaoke in your blood tonight.
Pretty.
And time to wake everybody up. So turn your stereo louder. Paint your eyelids yellow green. Think it's time for the world to see that everyone is a superstar. Dancing with the air. Clap, clap, and dance. Let the living stare. Up and dance. Keep on dancing with me. And your bad days are over. Together we'll
lay down.
Too clean with the drip, not too bad. 그러면 난 전부 about it. 걸려 respect on my name. 우리는 빛부터 달라. I don't play no games. 나 주저하지 않아. No bring the loose. 말이 너무 많아. 우리 실력으로 증명해. 전부 백관도 noise. 뒤에서만 떠들어. 감당 못해 절대 넌. Man I keep it slick. 그태도가 날 설명해. 그저 앞만 보고 달려. 피할 곳 없어 그냥 부딪혀. 뒤에서 씹어대는 게 너희 듣기 발이 걸려. 그럼 언제든지 call me. 준비됐다 준비됐어. 지금부터 알려줄게 소리가 내 attitude. 이거 내 attitude. 숨길 게 없어 그대로 봐. All attitude. 내 방식대로 쓸어 담아 전부. 안 되면 그냥 갖다 박아. 한 대 말고 knockdown game over. 우리 따라오라면 바꿔야 할 걸 attitude. 난 22세기 범상치 않은 Korean. Nine on the scene, you'll be watching how I do it. When I pull up on the street, stay flexing with no care. They be getting on their knees, bowing down to make it fair. 느낌 자체가 달라. Check my free, check my drip, check my wrist day. 내 태도는 ice cold. 감당 못해 feeling 지친 내 all day. Man I keep it slick. 그태도가 날 설명해. 그저 앞만 보고 달려. 피할 곳 없어 그냥 부딪혀. 뒤에서 씹어대는 게 너희 듣기 발이 걸려.
Igotnomit _ Welcome to my channel.
Jump to the sky, 우린 빛나서 높이 fly. 목소리를 높여서 yeah right tonight. 준비됐어 지금부터 알려줄게 소리가 내 attitude. We got that attitude. We got that attitude. 숨길 게 없어 그대로 봐. All attitude. 내 방식대로 쓸어 담아 전부. 안 되면 그냥 갖다 박아. 한 대 말고 knockdown game over. 우리 따라오라면 바꿔야 할 걸 attitude.
Dog hair everywhere. It's time for the season of shedding. Dog hair for you, dog hair for me, dog hair for everyone. You get dog hair, you get dog hair, you get dog hair, we all get dog hair.
Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a die, yeah, she killing them. Say baby, I. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. A papa boy living yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. Me can't show you what the yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. A papa boy living yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. Me can't show you what the yeah, Martin. Yeah. And me say no problem, me say no qualms on. Right. Every other day, me a day with the farm them. Yeah. Telling me a place for the KC a story. Right. Say me no high, me no body. Me a fi cool on things, it's a rule on things. When you pull on things, get away from me. Mull on things, tell me who run things. Cause the rule on things is the king. It's things greater than paper. Me one day with my maker. You feel say you be greater. Tell me why. Oh no. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a die, yeah, she killing them. Say baby, I. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. A papa boy living yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. Me can't show you what the yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin, it's a yeah, Martin. A papa boy living yeah, Martin.
Commander_Huha. Welcome to my channel. Commander_Huha said, Ohio, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Fighting a headache, but I'm doing alright. How about you?
Commander_Huha said, yeah man lol.
Oh baby, tell me say she feeling them. Ain't worth a mile, it's a million them. Say baby, I. Got too many flows, I be killing them. Oh baby, tell me say she killing them. Mine worth a die, yeah, she killing them. Say baby, I.
Commander_Huha said, headaches are rough. Hopefully it goes away and bless you.
Thank you.
Commander_Huha said, I am doing alright.
Well, that's good to hear.
Commander_Huha said, I took the day off work just to work harder.
Just to work harder. How's that possible? I was gonna say, like, aren't you up a little early for work?
Commander_Huha said, I had to help someone today do plumbing.
Wow, you're just everywhere. You help people with, you work on walls, and now you're doing plumbing. How did it go?
Commander underscore Huha said, "Hey, I picked up some neat tricks. It went well."
Well, hopefully you didn't do what our plumber did. Switch our hot water for one of our toilets. He put hot water instead of cold water for it.
Commander underscore Huha said, "WTF. That's screwed LOL."
Yeah, every time my brother used the bathroom, he was always sweating after he got done. Because of the hot water. But we fixed it. So how does this week go for you? Let's see.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Well, Monday through Wednesday I was super sick, other than being exhausted pretty good." Commander underscore Huha said, "How about your week?"
So far, okay. I have this bad cough that I just got today. But it didn't help that I only got a couple of hours of sleep yesterday. For some reason, I couldn't fall asleep. Too much stuff on my mind. Cat. not really sure what I was thinking about. Just too much stuff that...
Commander_Huha said, "Dang, you should try to get more rest then."
Yeah, I need to. But I'll sleep when I'm dead. No. No, when I'm done with this picture, I'll sign off.
Commander_Huha said, "Yeah, I do have those times when I stress over things."
Oh yeah.
Commander_Huha said, "Sleep is for the weak."
Yep, for the week.
Commander_Huha said, "What are you working on?"
I'm not really sure. Well, so I'm thinking of...
Commander_Huha said, "Looks like it could potentially be a Skyrim character, lol."
I hope not. So, pretty much, I'm doing an idea from my OC character, not my avatar character, and why she has one black ear, one white ear. And my idea is that she's in between dream world and real world. So that's why one of her ears is black. It's like a yin and yang.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh, so we half and half on Inception here, haha. Sounds like it could make for a trippy character."
Yeah, it's pretty much like so I've been listening to not broadcast. I've been listening to stuff on YouTube. Not YouTube. God, my brain is so fried. Facebook. And they're talking about Pisces and stuff like that. And because I'm a Pisces, I have to listen. I'm just like, ooh, really? We're talking about me. And pretty much they said that Pisces have a tendency of using their fantasy and be in both worlds of fantasy and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get something, an idea for that.
So call me over. We're meant to be like the sun and the moon. I just want you to know I have a strawberry side on the side next to you. No wasting time. Can you tell me the truth? I'm feeling you, yeah, I'm feeling you. Oh, oh. Be honest, tell me what's on your mind. Want you to know the silence so loud.
It's kind of stupid, but it's kind of unique in its own way.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh, lol, you're a Pisces. That explains a lot."
What do you mean that answers explains a lot? I have an airhead mind.
Commander_Huha said, "Aren't Pisces imaginative and creative? Did I mix them up with another LOL?"
No, they're creative. I thought you were gonna say something about me saying that I have an airhead, or I'm off in my own little world sometimes. My dogs are shedding, so I have hair in my mouth. I flow with emotions. I'm a waterfall. Sign.
Commander_Huha said, "I reckon being an airhead comes with the territory."
Yep.
Commander_Huha said, "And yes, Solo is shedding like crazy too."
Yeah, tis the season. he's trying to make his bed comfortable. No, you need to lay down. No, lay down. Go lay down, Ollie. You're tired.
Commander_Huha said, NBTW, I am a Virgo FYI.
You're a Virgo? Ah! I'm dropping everything. Hey! No pushing the camera. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. Hey. Ollie, stop. You're hitting the camera. Go lay down.
Fio. Welcome to my channel.
So you're a Virgo. So you're an August or a September baby?
Commander_Huha said, September baby.
You're an Earth. Your planet's Mercury. Your element is Earth. No wonder you like working on houses and stuff like that.
Commander_Huha said, I shared my birthday with my father. We both was born on the 12th.
Oh, that's cool. You're gonna have to remind me in September that your birthday's coming up so I can say happy birthday to you. Your keyword is analyze. Are you neat and organized? Because that's one of your
Commander
traits.
underscore Huha said, actually if you would have said the whole house building thing like a week ago I would say you're nuts, but after helping do some of it I had fun surprisingly.
Oh, it's your favorite song. That's cool.
Commander underscore Huha said, I might be. I have a collection of stuff organized in display cabinets. And yeah, I was about to ask what's this song's name.
Let's see, your favorite color. Is your favorite color blue, navy, dark grays, and browns? Let's see if this is close to your... Mine's aqua, so I know that's near mine.
Commander underscore Huha said, Sliver is my favorite color.
What the heck is a sliver? Is a sliver, are you talking about a sliver of wood?
Commander underscore Huha said, Silver.
Well, it says gray's on there, so silver is gray.
Commander underscore Huha said, autocorrect silver.
I'm trying to see if they have...
Commander underscore Huha said, so yeah, I guess I am close to what they say.
Let's see, Mercury is actually a knowledge one. A knowledge planet. So pretty much you used your mind more than your heart. You like routines. Do you like routines? Like, pretty much. I want to know if this actually equals up to you. Yeah, Mercury is a knowledgeable planet. So yeah, you use your mind more than you do your heart at times. Let's see what else is there.
Commander_Huha said, yeah, I think I get lost more in my head than my emotions, aka hearts. Routines. Considering I am stuck in a routine 5 days a week, maybe not lol.
Well, it might mean like something that you do every single day as a routine. Like you get up and stuff like that. So that's a routine. So that's cool. Let's see. You don't like people hovering over you. Because you like
Commander_Huha said, oh, I get up every day.
Well, hopefully. But I meant like you get up at around the same time. So that might be like, let's say your normal time is noon, and that's usually when you wake up. It's like your body itself wakes up at noon. It doesn't have to be noon, but I'm just saying that's like a routine. And then you simply, like, what else? Like, you like certain things routine, like you like your room clean on Tuesdays or something like that. That's a routine. You walk your dog every single day. That's a routine.
Commander_Huha said, Thag was Sikarzam haha. Oh lord, if I am doing something and someone's hovering over me, it will drive me insane.
Yeah, you don't like... You like your own space.
Commander_Huha said, oh, cleaning an anime day is Sundays.
There you go. You have a tendency of looking up your answers. Like, if you have a question, you like looking it up. To know it. Like, you don't take people's true advice, you actually look it up yourself. You also like to finish what you started, or it drives you nuts. So if you started a puzzle, you want to finish it.
Commander_Huha said, I think it depends on the question, but I do double check things a lot.
Well, if it's like, so that's like, if you know an answer, but you want proof on it, I think you actually look it up too, so you can prove that it's the right answer. you're more sensitive than you appear.
Together, like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for. And forever I will promise my heart to you.
You worry a lot?
Yeah.
Like you worry about certain things?
Commander_Huha said, "Oh yeah, I don't like giving advice because I always feel the need to make sure it's right."
Yeah.
All the majesty you have inside.
You don't fake who you are. That's a good sign.
This moment together, like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen.
And pretty much, you know if you like someone in a matter of minutes. Instead of taking days and stuff like that, you can tell someone if you're gonna like them or not.
To you, yeah. And with each step, we will climb every mountain high. In the shadows, we will find all the joy that's deep inside. On every road, every time, I'll be by your side. Not a question how I feel. Can't believe that this is real. This moment together.
Commander_Huha said, "And yeah, I am kinda a big softy apparently. Yeah, I am pretty quick with figuring if I am gonna like someone or not."
Well, that's a good thing. Let's see. You're loyal, kind, a hard worker. You're practical.
Vieristal. Welcome to my channel. Vieristal said, Hi Meg Yumish 5 tap.
Hi, V. How are you doing tonight?
Commander_Huha said, "Yet on the flip side it takes me some time to get comfortable with talking to new people."
I understand that. It's the same for me. Your weakness is your
Vieristal
shyness.
said, "Trained, was playing repo with friends, very chaotic."
Oh, were you? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that maybe tomorrow, maybe? But it looks like a really interesting game, from what I've seen. Let's see.
Vieristal said, "And hi at Commander_Huha. Commander_Huha said, "At Vieristal hi hey lol, how's it going?" Vieristal said. Good, how about you? And you too, Meg?
I'm doing alright. I'm fighting a headache, but I'm doing okay. We were talking about Virgos. And, their signs and stuff like that. Because I'm a Pisces. My planet is Neptune.
Commander underscore Huha said. At Vieristal I am doing good. Meg is just doing a psyche analysis on me.
Sort of. I'm reading what little things that pop up on my phone tells me.
Commander underscore Huha said. And for the most part they be almost spot on.
I don't know about this one. It says all work and no play. Do you work more than you actually do stuff for fun?
Commander underscore Huha said. Makes Jack a dull boy. Vieristal said. How do you do a psyche analysis? Yomish 5 buffer.
Well, I don't do a psychic evaluation. So, you tell me what, you tell me if you're a Virgo, a Pisces,
Vieristal
sign
said.
you are.
Also, could you make yourself a bit louder, Meg?
Sure.
Commander underscore Huha
Let me
said.
get closer.
Well, I work more than I have fun, unfortunately.
Ah, so you are more working than... Let's see if I can get this I'll turn down my music. Hopefully that's... Can you hear me better? What zodiac are you? Me.
Vieristal said. A bit more.
Let's see if I can get closer. Can you hear me now? I can turn it down all the way. A little more. How about now? If you want me to turn off the music, I can do that too.
Vieristal said. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. No, you just tell me the zodiac that you're on, like what zodiac you are, and I go through what kind of things that you might actually represent you of that zodiac. It's not gonna represent you all the whole way, but we can see if how close you are to your zodiac that you are. It's just something fun.
Vieristal said. AHHIC. Vieristal said. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, you're not interrupting. I'm just reading off some of the stuff that's on here. Let's see. So, Virgo's weakness is shyness. You're worry. So you worry about a lot of stuff. You're overly critical of self and others. And all work and no play. Virgo's likes. You like animals.
Commander_Huha said. Ugh, almost all of that.
So you like animals, you like healthy food.
Commander_Huha said. I am not overly critical of others.
See, it doesn't mean that it's actually gonna say the whole thing right.
Commander_Huha said. I love me some Brussels sprout.
You like books, you like nature, and cleanliness.
Vieristal said. I'm Virgo 2 Yumish 5 Babao.
You're Virgo too? Okay, so I'll start from the beginning.
Commander_Huha said. At Vieristal heck to the yeah. What's up, my fellow Virgo?
So your strength for Virgo is loyal.
Vieristal said. At Commander_Huha Yumish 5 love.
You use your mind, you're kind, you're a hardworking person. And you're practical. And you use your knowledge for a lot of stuff. You look up stuff that you think you actually know the answer, but you want to make sure, so you always look it up instead of taking people's advice on it. Probably something to be safe than sorry. Your weakness is shyness, and that there's nothing wrong with that. You worry. So
Vieristal said. Also at Commander_Huha you can just call me V.
you worry. So I don't know if you worry a lot, but you worry about certain things more than other stuff. Your ovary. Oh.
Commander_Huha said. Okay, V, got it.
You're overly critical of self and others.
Commander_Huha said. LMFAO, what did you say? Vieristal said. She def said ovary.
I didn't mean to say that. I read it wrong. I'm sorry. You're critical of self and others.
Said. Ha 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 ha.
I think you choose your friends So, pretty much you make sure that you choose the right kind of friends. I don't think you would actually choose friends that would cause you a lot of pain and stuff like that. You actually look into what kind of friends' background. Well, I don't think you can look up their backgrounds, but I think you look at their personalities and see if it actually is more your style than anything. I think that's what it means. And V, I believe that you're all work and no play.
Commander_Huha said. The modern way of saying that is it's kinda like a vibe check.
Pretty much. Because you put your schooling and stuff like that before you put your artwork and stuff. So I know that's true for you, V. Let's see. Likes are animals?
Vieristal said. Recently I've been slacking off, been feeling a bit drained.
Well, I understand that. School has a tendency of draining people. Sometimes you need to actually do something that gives you energy and stuff like that. So you find something that would actually help with that, like knowledge and stuff like that. So you would probably look up, like, let's see. I don't know, you play with your friends once in a while, but that's not your number one thing to do. Your artwork is really important, but that's still not your number one thing that you want to do. You want to get into a certain medical job, and that's part of your thing of health. Your planet is Mercury, so you have the knowledge of Mercury's knowledge, representing of knowledge and stuff like that. Let's see. Do you like healthy food? Well, everyone likes healthy food to a point. It's just depends on what you eat more is healthier than most things.
Vieristal said. I guess so. Commander_Huha said. You know I just came off a 48-hour fast today.
Oh, jeez. It says you like books. I think that means like any kind of books, like comic books, learning books, novels. You like nature, and you like cleanliness. So you pretty much like stuff that is
Vieristal
clean and stuff
said,
like that. That's easier.
I love nature.
Your dislikes. You don't like people being rude, so you don't like rudeness. You definitely don't like to ask for help. And you don't like center stage. Does any of those remind you of yourself?
Vieristal said. All true. Commander_Huha said. Okay, this is gonna sound sappy, but when I walk solo at around 12 I like to chill out and look at the stars.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's your calming space. So you do like nature. There's nothing wrong with that. I like looking at
Vieristal said. OMG, I would love to do that too. Vieristal said. I love stars.
Let's see. Your element is earth. That's why you're more connected to the earth itself. Let's see.
Commander_Huha said. Oh yeah, when you get on of those cold nights with no clouds and the stars are popping is just truly a sight to behold. Commander_Huha said. Earth style woo.
Hey V, here's another thing that I read to Commander.
Vieristal said. My character is based off the stars.
Let's see.
Vieristal said. And go ahead, Meg.
So, 7 characteristics of Virgo. Give them space. Hovering over them all the time is a total annoyance. So, do you hate when people hover around you? Like, they just watches everything you do and stuff like that?
Vieristal said. Yeah, I hate that XD.
Okay. Do you look up everything to find out everything they need to know? So do you look up information that you believe you know instead of taking people's advice? Or word for it?
Vieristal said.
Okay, here's another one.
Vieristal said. Sometimes.
Here's another one. Not finishing what they started boils their mind. So let's say you're working on a puzzle or your artwork and you don't finish it. That just drives you nuts.
Vieristal said. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. if they got paid for every time they worried, they'd be beyond rich. So you worry about certain things a lot. Well, I'm not surprised about that. I think a lot of people worry about certain things a lot.
Vieristal said. Wait, can you repeat that?
Okay. So it says, if they got paid for every time they worry, like you worry about certain things, they'd be beyond rich. Like,
Vieristal said. Oh, yeah, for sure.
okay.
Commander_Huha said. I think we all would be rich. Vieristal said. That's a 24/7 thing, even when I'm sleeping. Commander_Huha said. I would share my wealth with y'all.
Oh, that'd be nice. Let's see. It says, everyone loves them because they don't fake it for anyone. So you're true to yourself and you're true to the people around you. So you don't fake yourself. If that even makes sense. Does that even make sense? You rather show your true colors than you
Commander_Huha said. Yep, I am an ass to everyone, thank you very much.
No, you're not.
Vieristal said. I guess. XD.
Let's see. They know if they'll like someone in a matter of minutes.
Vieristal said. Everyone calls me a god gamer, so that's their point of view of me.
Yeah, but you don't fake it. But let's see. They know if they'll like someone in a matter of minutes. Ooh, I got the burp. Excuse me.
Commander_Huha said. Funny enough, most people IRL call me the best gamer they know. Vieristal said. Carrot must be a Virgo thing.
I think it takes me some time. I give people a chance before they. What is going on in my YouTube? Is my thing going off again? Let's see. Ah, no, come on. There you go. I'm back.
Commander_Huha said. Everything is fine on my end, it seems. Vieristal said. Hello.
Let's see. So pretty much, obviously I'm doing a good job because you like me for what I'm doing in a matter of minutes. Yay! Let's see. Anything... So it says...
Vieristal said, I think just 1 or 2 conversations is enough.
Pretty much. That'd probably make more sense if you actually know if they're worth talking to or not. I perceive my drink pouring on me. Okay. Your favorite color might be...
Commander_Huha said, I don't know, all it took was 1 stream for me, lol.
Yay! So your favorite color would be between white, yellow, green, olive, gray, navy, blue. What was the other one? Where is it? I just had it. And green and brown. Is any of those colors your favorite color?
Vieristal said, I like all of those colors. Vieristal said, green or blue is my favorite.
Oh, right across from your right across from Virgo is Pisces. Let's see. The weirdest thing, okay, body part is your skull cap. So that's your favorite body part on you. I don't know why that's on here, but it's on here. So pretty much if you rub your skull and stuff like that, and you actually like the feeling of it, that's usually your favorite spot that you actually rub the most. If that makes sense.
Commander_Huha said, temple.
That's near the skull cap.
Vieristal said.
I don't know why they put that down.
Vieristal said. I don't know. Commander_Huha said. I don't know why I was able to answer that lol.
Let's see. Hey V, do you like routine? Routine. Me can't talk. Do you like routines? Or do you like wake up at the same time every day without even setting a clock? Let's say that you usually wake up at 12 and you don't even need to set a clock, you're just up at 12.
Vieristal said. Yeah.
Health is your... Go lay down, Ollie. Health is your strongest motivation. So being healthy, eating healthy, doing healthy stuff is your biggest routine or your biggest thing. But no one likes to be sick. I don't like to be sick.
Vieristal said. I think just feeling mentally healthy is.
That's... It keeps on going towards being organized. Altruistic. I'm not really sure what that means. Logical. You use your mind more than you use your heart. I can see that. Like in like in situations, yeah, I know how to talk. Like in situations, you pretty much used your mind more than you used your feelings.
Vieristal said. Yeah, I do. Commander_Huha said. Are you okay? LOL, you said you did not get enough rest, LOL.
I'm fine. It's just big words. For my dyslexia, it has a tendency of screwing up. And I'm trying to get these words out right for you. let's see, you're modest, humble, orderly, altruistic, logical, responsible, organized. Does any of those ring a bell?
Vieristal. Said. I would say so. Vieristal. Said. All of them. Commander_Huha. Said. I will say one thing I do take pride in is being loyal to my peeps.
Okay, so your negative keywords, you're obsessive, critical, you're intended to detail, and you're perfectionist. What do you think of those?
Joe's Below Masaris 2024. Welcome to my channel. Vieristal. Said. You know, it's painful how much this describes me.
But there's nothing wrong with those. That makes you unique in your own way. And I can understand perfectionists, especially in your artwork, D. You want everything to be
Commander_Huha.
put together right.
Said. At Vieristal I'd say illogical like how NYLOL. Vieristal. Said. XD.
That's
Vieristal. Said. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just an expression to say that there's a lot that matches.
yeah. Okay, here's an interesting thing. You're compatible with, and V, just think about this one. You're compatible with, they tend to be compatible with other earth signs like Taurus, Capricorn, and also water signs like Cancer and Scorpio. They don't say Pisces. I guess we can't be friends. So,
Commander_Huha said, R.I.P.
rest in peace. Let's see. Let's see. What else?
You and me, just a walk in the park where the world fades, and we're leaving our marks. They try to hold me down, tear me apart, but with you, baby, nothing seems so hard. They said I'd never make it, that I lost my spark, but your love's my compass, guiding me through the dark. Stumble and trip, yeah, I made a mess, but with you,
Anything else?
Vieristal said, BRB, gonna get water.
Let's see. I don't know if you want to know your gemstone.
Commander_Huha said, ain't mine sapphire.
Yours is sapphire. Your lucky stones are sapphire, emerald, and topaz. I know how to say a word. Let's see, is there any other things that...
Commander_Huha said, which is funny because Pokemon Sapphire is my second favorite game of the series. My first is Silver.
Interesting. Do you like crossword puzzles?
Commander underscore Huha said, when I was younger.
Because it says fun activities that Virgos like are crossword puzzles. Or do things in
Commander
art and
underscore
crafts.
Huha said, I haven't done one in a while. Last one was with my dad IIRC.
Moto. What in the world? Your motto, word of the day that represents you would be work hard and be nice to people.
Commander underscore Huha said, okay, drop the work hard part and boom, nailed it. Viaristal said, back.
Your word of the day for Virgo is work hard and be nice to people. What do you think of that word of the day?
Viaristal said, yeah, drop the work hard part. Viaristal said, LOL.
Your
Commander underscore Huha said, LOL.
Okay, your best match for partner or your best friend would be a Scorpio. Makes a good match for Virgo because they have similar approach to life.
Viaristal said, well.
I'll have to see what my
Viaristal
Pisces
said,
is.
my friend and boyfriend are both Virgos. Commander underscore Huha said, I don't think I know a Scorpio.
My mom's a Scorpio. But you don't know her, so it doesn't equal the same thing.
Viaristal said, OMG, you mom is our best friend. Viaristal said, you're asterisk. Commander underscore Huha said, holy crab baskets.
Let's see. Here's some of your quotes of Virgos. I will do things myself instead of constantly asking for them to get done.
Commander underscore Huha said, yes. Viaristal said, yes. Viaristal said, sorry, that's a big one for me.
Okay. Ignore this part, but okay, here's another quote. I'm the queen of clean. Queen/king of clean.
Commander_Huha said, not really, I am neat but not a clean freak. Viaristal said, same, not me.
Okay. Here's another one. I tried to perfect everything I touch. I don't know how you can do that, but maybe in art or like your workplace or something like that. Maybe that's what it means.
Viaristal said, yeah.
Let's see.
Commander_Huha said, yes, until it makes me very mad. Commander_Huha said, then I am like F it.
Oh, my camera moved. It's not on the dogs. Okay, here's another one. You will never see me fly off the handle in public.
Viaristal said, what does that mean? Commander_Huha said, absolutely.
I think it means like you don't get mad in public.
Commander_Huha said, and very rarely see it in private.
So pretty much if you get really mad, you don't show
Viaristal
it.
said, oh, yeah.
Okay, here's another one. Sometimes I'm bossy. So
Viaristal said, yeah. Commander_Huha said, I am not sure, lol.
okay. Here's another one. I'm a human lie detector. Be honest with me and will admire you for it. Let me read it again. I'm a human lie detector. Be honest with me and I will admire you for it.
Viaristal said, I'm bad at detecting lies. Commander_Huha said, I feel like my intuition is half and half on it.
Okay. Okay, here's another one. I have extraordinary communication skills. You say big words.
Commander_Huha said. Absolutely not. At first then once I know you, yeah. Commander_Huha said. I ain't good at communicating with strangers.
Well, I'm not really good at communicating with strangers either. It probably means that what your extraordinary communication skills are with people that you do know. Let's see.
Commander_Huha said. I do find myself sometimes wondering why the heck am I using big words sometimes.
Because you feel comfortable with it. Okay, another one is I'm best at working behind the scenes and flawless making things happen. So you pretty much don't like getting the attention.
Vieristal said. I will be doing something while listening to you.
Okay. Another one is I can be my own worst critic. I think that's everyone.
Commander_Huha said. Oh yeah, I don't accept compliments often. I'll pass it on saying well he did the hard part or something of the like.
See, another one is I can be shy and reserved around
Commander_Huha
people I don't know.
said. And yeah, I am very critical of myself. I've been working on that though.
There's nothing wrong about that. I can be shy and reserved around people I don't know. I'm shy around people I don't know, too. So I know how that feels.
Commander underscore Huha said, well, you know that answer now.
Okay, here's another one. I'm the best problem solver you will ever meet.
Commander underscore Huha said, some would. I have my moments.
And then here's a beware. I'm not afraid of speaking my mind, and I don't care who disagrees.
Commander underscore Huha said, the opposite for me. I worry about speaking my mind. I will say mainly if I feel like it's gonna hurt someone's feelings. The disagree part I don't care about.
Oh, that's interesting. So V, your love your love interest meter, because you said your partner is a Virgo, it's high. Let's see.
Vieristal said, oh, sorry I won't be able to reply that much.
That's alright. I was just saying that it's a high meter. So, your Virgo spirit animal, let's see if your animal is the same, Commander, is Emperor Penguin, could be a fox, could be a bear, could be a beluga whale, a bee, or a wolf. There's also an ant, a squirrel, a deer, and a unicorn, and an owl. Is any of those animals your spirit that you actually like?
Commander_Huha said, I like all of them lol.
Your mystical creature is a unicorn.
Commander_Huha said, but I feel like I am a bear, so that's what I am going with.
That's a pretty deer.
Commander_Huha said, you know unicorns are actually rhinoceros.
Let's see. It also says that Virgos also like willing to help others. That's interesting.
Commander_Huha said, oh 100% me. I love to help people when I can.
What's this? Weird. Your lucky day is a Wednesday. And your lucky number is a 5. Does any of those ring a bell?
Commander_Huha said. Nope. I've always considered my lucky number to be 4 and I don't feel like I have a lucky day.
That's sad.
Commander_Huha said. But I will play the Powerball every Wednesday now.
There you go. Let's see. Any other things? Okay. So Virgo male is chill, logical, good-hearted. He's not...
Commander_Huha said. If I win, I'll invite you to my yacht.
Nice! You're not openly critical. You like to observe and analyze everything in silence. Worst critic. I don't even know why they put that in there. He's a type of hyper-force on the details of his life goals. So you know what your life goals are. You do what's fair and beneficial for the relationship. And it says males will be, Virgos will be responsible lovers that will show you respect in public, then transform into your love slave in the private. I don't even know why they put this even in there. So whoever you fall in love with will be happy to have you. Ooh, Virgo Angel. That's
Commander_Huha said. I have a good idea of what I want. I mean, why wouldn't you be fair and respectful to your partner? I don't think I'd be a love slave. I hope.
Well, at least you know what you want. That's positive. Because if you don't know what you want in your love life, then it'll just cause you more problems. So as long as you're happy with yourself, you'll find the right person. Ah, my phone's going insane. But I think that's it for the Virgo.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Your turn, eh?"
Mine? You want to know mine? Okay. Let's see. All right. So mine is a water element. Neptune is my planet. Colors is between purple, gray, and blue. Aqua. Lucky stone is pink, coral, turquoise, aquamarine. I'm coughing up hairballs. And my characteristics, I'm sensitive, let's see if I can even say this word right. Intentive, mysticism, imaginative, helpful. Let's see. Next, I can find. Let's see. Come on, give me something like that for you. Oh, I'm moody. I'm empathetic. I'm gullible. Ah.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Look a distraction."
Squirrel! Oh, come on, give me some of those other ones. Okay. Top 10 signs to spot a true Pisces. The most compassionate one. I don't know about that one. They're very generous and easy to go. Yeah, pretty much. They have natural abilities to read people's mind. They foresee the future. Oop, as I move my camera.
Commander underscore Huha said. Oh shit, you can read minds.
Yeah, you're in trouble now. They are hopeless romantics. Yeah, that's probably why I've never had a boyfriend in my life. Music is their stress reliever. Yeah, I do sing. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I will knock you out.
Commander underscore Huha said. LOL, don't worry, I've never had a girlfriend.
What's that?
Commander underscore Huha said. LOL, knock me the F out.
They have the strongest sixth sense. Born dreamers. They often swim in their own thoughts. Okay, yes, I do go off in my own little world. Pisces can spot fake from a mile away. Yes and no. Usually I can spot people lying about certain things from a mile away, but I don't know if I can spot fake people. Oh yeah, and this is a warning. They have a dark side that you don't want to bring out. Yeah. Don't bring out my dark side. Be warned.
Commander underscore Huha said. Is this a challenge?
I don't think you want that challenge. Because I usually don't bring it out either. Let's see. I have a tendency of bringing fairy tales to life, I believe, is my word.
Commander underscore Huha said. Apparently I am a perfectionist, so once I commit to this challenge it shall be done.
Let's see. What else? Oh, that's a cool picture. So my positive keywords. I'm gentle, wise, friendly, helpful, creative, explorer, sensitive, artistic, trusting, generous, perceptive, intuitive, easygoing, kind, and caring, passionate, and philosophical, whatever that means. So my positive trait is selfless, kind, romantic, forgiving. My likes are alone time, generosity, creativity. My negative traits, here you go. Overly sensitive. Yeah, I can see that. What the heck does that mean? Pessimistic. That even is a word. I'm saying right. Pessimist. There you go. Sorry, I have dyslexia. My words are gonna be screwed up. Procrastinator. Yes, I am.
Commander
I
underscore
just wait
Huha
to the last minute.
said, "Oh, so you're pessimistic."
Yes. I'm a procrastinator. I have a tendency of putting stuff for the last minute. I'll admit that. I've been trying to fix that, but I do admit that I use for the last minute. What I dislike.
Commander underscore Huha said, "You got the 2 P's of doom lol."
Yep. What I dislike is selfishness. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not a fan of it. Intolerance. And criticism. Yeah, I can see that.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Even if it's lactose intolerance."
Unfortunately, yes. My words are love me or leave me alone. Where can I download motivation? I'm a popular loner. They all know me, but don't really know me. Bad choices make good stories. Which personality should I put on today? Let's see. Um, Is there another thing that I can read off of? Okay, so here's this one. 10 things to know about Pisces. Pisces wear who they are on the outside of their bodies. 2. They change their minds all the time and they are honest about it. I don't know if I change my mind all the time. Maybe I sort of do. I don't know if I change it all the time. 3. They personally can their personality, there you go. I can read. Their personality can baffle and confuse people, even those close to them. Yeah. I get baffled with myself sometimes.
Commander_Huha said, I am baffled.
They have heavy, soft hearts that easily get hurt when criticized. Yeah, I can see that. They listen with their feelings and their instincts more than their heads. Unfortunately, that is true. Well, it depends on the situation. I like to say. Let's see. They float through life happily, not engaging in combat with people and situations. Yeah, I can see that. Usually if it's a situation that doesn't evolve around me or need my attention, then I don't really care.
Commander_Huha said, oh, you don't like Mortal Kombat with strangers.
I like Mortal Kombat. I play that game. I'm not much of a fighter. I'm a button presser. I press all the buttons for Mortal Kombat.
Commander_Huha said, you sound like a Sub-Zero main.
No, I think I'm more of Scorpio. Get over here. But I do play like one or the other. When problems arise, they like to slide away and escape from the stress and conflict. I think to a point. Usually, if it's a situation, I usually have a tendency of pushing it to the side. Unless it's a dire need. They prefer to enjoy all aspects of life. The good, the bad, and then to worry about all the bad. All they want to do is spare people's feelings, so they try not to be confronted unless really provoked. Yeah, I admit that. I'll admit that part. I don't like to admit that, but I'll admit that. They really have sharp tongues that can cut anyone to their core if they really upset a Pisces. Yeah, I suppose. I try not to do that. That's usually the last thing I want to do to people. There's a couple of people that bring out the dark side of me at times, but not often.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh gotcha, so if I piss you off I'll be rocked to my very core."
Yep, my silver tongue will destroy you. Let's see.
Commander_Huha said, "Sounds like a typical Tuesday." Vieristal said, "Alright, I will be heading to bed now. Good night Yumish 5 Sleepy." Commander_Huha said, "And wonder what's the name of this song?" Commander_Huha said, "Good night V."
You have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll start that over for you so you can figure out what the song is.
Commander_Huha said, "Ah, yeah, surely that would help." Commander_Huha said, whenever this song plays, this interaction is the first thing to pop into my head regardless of what I am doing, lol.
The song or the line for it? What's the song's name?
Commander_Huha said, oh, whenever this song plays, our little bit pops into my head.
So my favorite day of the week is
Commander_Huha said, or skit.
Or skit. I don't know what this is called. So my day of the week is Thursday. My favorite body part is feet. No, I'm really not a foot person.
Commander_Huha said, you would be a Thursday person who's into feet.
Oh yeah, the feet are so sexy. No. I'm not a feet person. I don't even know why they think feet should be even chosen for it. Oh, look at that! That's kind of cool. Best suited career option.
Commander_Huha said, hey, you can sell feet pics for decent money from what I hear.
Not my feet, no. So my careers would be biologist, animator. I have done animation. Plastic surgeon. No, I will not be doing that. Physical therapist. No. Spiritual guide. Spiritual guide. I will guide you to your spiritual self. Painter. Yep, I painted too. So I'm in the right area. Animator and painter is my career.
Commander_Huha said, spiritual guide wasn't clear. I was alive and now I am in the afterlife.
Excuse me. Read this. Well, it says my lucky day is Friday. too. So Thursday or Friday. So I can get tickets for either one of those days. My number is 3 or 6. I don't know about that. 10 is my favorite metal. I like white gold.
Commander underscore Huha said, when you hit the jackpot, remember me.
Alright. Where's my favorite animal? I want to see that. Come on, where's the animal thing? I want to actually find out what kind of animal. My lucky animal is a starfish. I don't know if that's even called an animal.
Commander underscore Huha said, my name's not Ryek.
I'll have to look up if starfish are animals. I don't think they are. But they might be. They move around, so they might actually be. I can't find favorite animals. Now that's pretty much it for Pisces.
Commander underscore Huha said, the starfish, if Google is to be trusted, is indeed an animal.
Oh. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't. Ooh. Pisces' spiritual animal is also a wolf. Yeah, I'm so wolf.
Commander underscore Huha said, LOL wolf eh.
Well, it also says an elephant and a cat is also my spirit animal too. So that works too. That's that's funny. I'm drawing a wolf. My spirit animal is a wolf, so I am a wolf.
Commander underscore Huha said, oh wow, yeah, distracted you from drawing this entire time.
Oh well, it's no big deal. Let's see. Why does that always sound like a car horn or something?
너만 보면 점점점 Alright 웃음 터져버려 click 순간 bang bang boom 한 걸음 셋날 또 left and right snap slap 착각거리는 vibe 오늘따라 네가 점점점 날 마셔터는 고장너로만 채우지 Yeah, I pull up like it's action classy mixing up a chemical reaction ay. You flashing bright just like a camera pose strike a pose we don't stop until the sun is up Whoa. 완벽한 타이밍 숨길 수 없어 너는 빛나는 4K 널 사로잡아 순간 넌 나를 기억해 all day alright 지금 이 순간을 잘 봐 내 frame 안에 네 모든 걸 다 zoom in 너만 보면 점점점 웃음 터져버려 click 순간 bang bang boom 한 걸음 셋날 또 left and right snap slap 착각거리는 vibe 오늘따라 네가 점점점 날 마셔터는 고장 너로만 채우지
This is a new song.
J to the O to the OM 빠르게 찾은 내 속에서 너의 silhouette 너만 선명하게 보여 나 없이 모든 게 out of focus Life a blur you better focus You were there so you better know this 너와 나 빠져들어가는 drama Don't let them know 우리는 나 계속 달라 Alright 지금 이 순간을 잘 봐 내 frame 안에 네 모든 걸 다 담아내고 싶은 걸 Alright 너와의 시간은 짧아 내 맘에 널 기억할게 매일 zoom in 너만 보면 점점점 웃음 터져버려 click 순간 bang bang boom
avatar's going insane. Let's see.
Commander_Huha said, "My internet crapped out for a few minutes.
That's not good. My thing put out?
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in
I'm trying to think of
pain.
ideas.
Took the
My brain is so
lies and
fried.
put 'em
I might
on
have to
me.
call it quits there.
I will leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh, this song's nice.
All the glory is shining, are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight.
Called
Turned
Alter.
out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I
Have to get closer just to see who wrote it.
leave it at the altar, God.
The Hector.
Give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all. Yeah. Leave it at the altar.
looks like Gabriel. Hector Gabriel called Alter. Have fun finding it.
Commander_Huha said, "Close enough. That will narrow it down to 100k.
Yep. So tomorrow I should be playing a game, unless Sylvie changes her mind.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh Phasmo?
I don't know if we're gonna be playing Phasmophobia. It depends on what she's in the mood for.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open, untied. The world seems soft, a place to
We might be playing Phasmophobia, Ghost Watchers,
but somewhere along the road I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an
don't think we're gonna be playing
unseen rift.
Saint
The
Maker,
girl that I was
unless she's in the mood for that long game.
and in her place a new self was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite all a girl, a woman, both in my soul, learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle.
Or what is that new game? I have. Hold on, let me. I'm trying to bring it up so I can actually say the right name.
Commander_Huha said, "I didn't see much of Saint Maker. I joined for like 30 minutes but then had to dip."
We spent 7 hours on that game. And we thought we were getting to the end of it, and it just kept on going. It's a good game. It's just longer than I thought it was going to be.
The world seems soft, a place to play.
the name on my phone faster than I can do it on there.
The days turn heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place a new self was made. I'm in between. I'm not quite old. A woman, both in myself. Learning to
Come on, we're gonna take it.
balance.
A lot of people were playing it. Repo. We might actually start playing Repo for a little bit. I know what I'm doing.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Dang headache and coughing. You're not getting sick, are you?"
Hopefully not. My headache's actually gone down. And the coughing pretty much, it's my asthma mixed
Commander
with,
underscore Huha said, "And yeah, everyone is playing Repo."
I know everyone's playing Repo. Because it's a new game out there, and it's actually looks pretty fun. It's only $10.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Asthma sucks."
Yep, asthma does really does. So pretty much I'm allergic to nature itself. So funny. They had to do a test on my back. I'm allergic to grass. I'm allergic to animal dandruff. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to certain plants. So I'm just like, oh, that's fantastic. Might as well add more to it. So I'm allergic to outside and I'm allergic to inside.
Commander underscore Huha said, "Dang, you're fighting a war on two fronts."
Yep. Let's see.
together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for. And forever I will promise my heart to you. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for. And forever I will promise. And forever I will promise. And forever I will promise my heart to you. To you. Yeah. Listen, I've searched high and low. Almost gave up, let it go. I should have been standing here alone.
So I wanted to find out what kind of jobs that would work for Virgos. It says researcher, critic, psychologist, data analyst, editor, visual arts, investigator. There you go, you can do investigating. Invader, intervator, no, investor, sorry, and technician.
Commander_Huha said, Kintum. Commander_Huha said, contaminate the crime scene.
There you go, Wilder. Tax editor. So technically you're in a job that you're actually good at. You could be a doctor, you could be a nurse, manager, a journalist, professor, secretary.
Commander_Huha said, I have actually been told I should go be a nurse.
Well, you pretty much your thing is into health
Commander
and stuff.
underscore Huha said, apparently I was very good at taking care of people.
See? Fitness trainer. Ooh, you can be a veterinarian. Computer programmer. There's even dancer in this one. Pretty much you need a job that makes your mind think, and work hard makes them happy.
Commander underscore Huha said, oh god no me dance.
2 left feet. Let's see. Let's see what Pisces is.
Commander underscore Huha said, 3 left feet and no sense of direction.
Poor guy. Oh, I could have been a magician. I've done photographing. I've done acting. Ooh, secreting. Working with animals. I've actually worked with animals. I was I cleaned an animal clinic. Ooh, a psychic healer. I use my psychic ability to heal you. Artist, I'm already that. I could be a psychic.
Commander underscore Huha said, oh my. We can't have you develop those psychic abilities anymore.
Aww. Take away my hopes and dreams. I could use my psychic abilities. I used musician. I used to actually play cello. I'm also a singer. funny. I wonder if Mom actually worked on about the sheet.
Commander_Huha said, "Isn't future sight a psychic ability?"
Maybe. Probably.
Here's what a life without some love is not a life. Here's I gotta do the best I can.
Commander_Huha said, "Well, develop that and tell me the winning numbers for the lotto."
If I knew that, I would be doing it. That's called cheating.
Commander_Huha said, No, it's called being practical."
Being practical. Dude, if I actually knew the winning numbers, I would actually be a millionaire right now.
So I'm just gonna call you now and tell you how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky somehow, and you'll come out tonight and let your wildest side consume ya. Come out tonight and baby, I just might seduce ya. Come out.
Trust me, even I would want a winning numbers.
Commander_Huha said, "I'd open up Delantopia, a town dedicated to the great me."
Oh, that'd be nice to actually know the winning numbers.
Commander_Huha said, "It'd have a kick-ass 70s diner."
Would it?
Commander_Huha said, "Jukebox and all."
Well, you're an investigator. You can figure it out. You also can do data analyzer.
Commander_Huha said, speed limit through my town will be 100 miles per hour.
I hope not. I feel sorry for the people that are walking, that need to cross the street. I hear you, Ollie. I'm almost there.
Commander_Huha said, jaywalking's legal in my town.
Well, it's kind of hard for them to cross the street with people going 100.
Commander_Huha said, so a data analysts. So I just need to figure out which numbers have the highest chance of hitting.
Yep. Ollie, you're moving the camera.
Commander_Huha said, pups getting restless?
Pups need to use the bathroom. Need to use the bathroom. God, I can't talk. Yeah, and it's already 3 o'clock in the morning. Ollie, hold on.
Commander_Huha said, 4 for me. Gotta be up at 7:30 LMFAO.
And you're up this late? Oop, oop, Ollie. At least you found out some idea of your zodiac. Wait, stop hitting the camera.
Commander_Huha said, yeah, apparently I am almost a spitting image of what it describes.
I'm pretty close to mine. Ollie, stop hitting the camera. that's it for tonight.
Commander_Huha
I'll leave.
said,
Stop.
"It's amazing the progress you make when you focus on drawing."
Yeah.
Commander_Huha said, "Oh dang, alright."
Well, you have to be up at 7. And Ollie's getting restless. He keeps hitting the camera.
Commander_Huha said, "I mean yeah, but that's like 3 hours."
That's not enough sleep, and you know it. I foresee you getting some sleep before you have to be at work.
Commander_Huha said, "LOL, yeah, mom."
I'll be on tomorrow. We can probably chat some more. Or you can just see me get killed in the video games like usual. Ollie, stop.
Commander_Huha said, "Well, I had a lot of fun. And both sounds fun."
Ollie! We'll lay down. We'll lay down for a little bit. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for hanging out.
Commander_Huha said, "Good night, and your drawing looks good."
Thank you. You have a good night too. See you tomorrow. I make anime. Stay creative, stay spooky, do something creative every single day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And thanks for hanging out and chatting. It was fun. See you tomorrow.